Man, oh man, it is a scorcher today. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we don't have this weather in Georgia. I mean, although it's hot, I mean it's hot, but it's like the heat outweighs, like the beauty outweighs the heat, the climate.
all day.
I
I
mean,
I love the heat though.
yeah, you're a heat person.
Yeah.
My favorite time of year is the fall, winter. Yours is spring,
Spring,
summer.
summer, and fall. We might come in agreement on fall.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So again, you're chiming in. If you're just not chiming in, we are live, coming to you live and direct from the beautiful island of Oahu in
In
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. So we're just chatting up today. We're not talking about anything really except traveling
With your companion.
with your companion. How do you travel together? Do you travel together? I mean, how do you carve out the time to travel as a family? We mentioned the mom trotter, her and her family, they do this full time every year as a career choice. She homeschools her sons, I think her son or sons,
Hmm.
and they bought a camper and they tricked a camper out and they did travel the world. I think that's the coolest thing in the universe. To be able to just pack up and travel. And we were saying that we've been to.
Oh yes, that's what we're talking
I
about.
was
Where we
I was
were.
trying to think of that place we went to. Uh, oh my! It wasn't Aruba. The mountains were we were the Grand Canyon.
Oh
Grand
yes,
Canyon,
we went to Arizona.
Arizona.
Hmm.
Yes, that Arizona was nice. I like Arizona.
That's a different kind of heat.
That's a different kind of heat. But remember the lemon trees in Arizona.
Yes, everywhere.
Now I like you know I call myself a foodie. I like fresh everything, any and everything fresh. In Arizona on the highway, trip me out. On the highway, they have lemon trees just on the highway, just a random lemon tree, a random orange tree just sitting there on the highway. And I asked the Uber guy, I said, "Is that an orange tree?" He said, "Yeah, they're all up and down. They're all up and down the highway."
Yeah.
It's like, and I said, "What did I say?" I said, do you get any? Do you take any?" He goes, "You know what? I never thought about that."
He's gonna make sure to get some on his way back.
He said, "But I'll make sure I get some on the way after I drop you guys off."
Hmm.
Just random citrus trees growing right there on the highway. So if you're ever in Arizona
Yes,
near
Arizona.
the Grand Canyon, or if you ever happen to go to the Grand Canyon, just look left or right when you're driving down the highway. You'll see lemon trees just sitting there.
So, like when he talks about the fruit, um, pineapples, bananas, um, mangoes, they're everywhere down here.
Yes, every,
The fruit just grows on all the random trees. Like again, we're like in this tropical rainforest of all flowers and fruit and life, and they must have the best air.
the
Oxygen is on 10 plus.
the mangoes here are not like the mango. Well, there
Yep.
must be different variety of mangoes because we saw a mango like the size of a papaya, but it was clearly a mango. So I mean,
Yes, and
hey,
I don't know if you guys heard the bananas, the pineapples, everything is sweeter. It's absolutely delicious. You don't need cake or any candy. I mean, just and he said it's the way that it's grown here. By the time it gets to the U.S.,
Oh, little FYI, the bananas y'all buy in the supermarket, or we buy in the supermarket, the Chiquita bananas or whatever,
Yes.
bro.
No.
The bananas they grow here on the islands are about, I don't know, what is that, 3 or 4 inches long?
Yeah.
Not the huge ones we typically see.
And there's thousands of them on one little bushel. Delicious.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
so
I think they
good.
got those little bananas in Florida, in certain parts of Florida too. But for the majority of the bananas we buy in the supermarket, the real long ones, I don't even know where they got. I don't know where they get them from because they don't even taste the same. The
At
bananas, the
all. At
bananas on
all.
this island don't even taste the same than the regular ones we buy at Kroger's or whatever in the States.
Incredible. They are incredible.
So we're just traveling and chit chatting because we wanted to bring y'all something today, and we wanted to make sure that we stay committed, to what God told us to do, and stay committed to you.
Yep.
You
Making time for that what God has
making
called you to
making
is
time.
important.
Yes.
It's important, especially if He grants you the opportunity to be able to do what we're doing. You know, got to stick to it.
Look at that mountain. Oh, I feel like the biggest tourist here
He's a
because
tourist.
I'm like, look at that shiny object.
Everybody knows you're not from here.
Look at that shiny object over there. They're like, oh yeah, we see that every day. So in New York, they say never look up.
You just
You
don't
just
act.
don't. You just don't look up
In New
because
York, you don't act like a
once
tourist.
they say if you
Don't
start
do it.
look at all the look at that big old building,
They
they're like,
spot you out.
I got you.
That's what we need to go get.
I got you. This is the one. This is the one that nobody explained to him or her how to act in New York. You never look up in New York. Never act surprised. Oh, look at that shiny. What is shiny over there? They're like tourists. Got them.
Yes, it's our job to seek out the
Let's
tourists.
do the rigmarole on this guy.
Oh God. Oh my goodness.
But and the crime rate here in Hawaii also. You don't see a lot of police officers around
Almost like
here.
almost zero. It's just
You don't see a lot of police officers. So the crime rate must be, well, on this island, you don't. In Oahu, you don't see a lot of police officers. There's not a whole bunch of police officers, but there is a homeless situation. The homeless population here is high. What do you think?
I don't know if it's high. What I will say, it's such a beautiful place, and with everything that I think is invested here from us even coming, um, I don't think they should have any homeless people.
There's an overabundance of homeless people here. That you so when I say that, I mean I guess there's homeless everywhere.
There is. I don't see any different than I think it's less here than back
But I'm
home.
like, how are you like I mean, I don't know, how are you homeless in New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania? I mean,
Just
it's
seems like it's so
it
beautiful.
seems like
You
it's
you
too
shouldn't be
beautiful
oh, you
to
shouldn't
be
be
homeless
homeless.
in Hawaii. How are you homeless in Hawaii? But how are you homeless in Connecticut?
Yeah,
You know? But hey,
it's everywhere. There's love needs to be everywhere. Commitment to the community needs to be everywhere. Even in Hawaii, somebody needs to be in place to be able to look out for the community, just like
yeah.
we do back home. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here for my birthday. I'm glad
Oh,
my
yes, her birthday,
my best friend brought me
June
here
13th.
again. Um,
I like it here. I mean,
Live here.
would I live? Could I live here?
I can have a place
Yeah. I mean, we're not here long enough. 5 days. I don't think 5 days is long enough to make that
to make that decision.
decision because again, we're 6 hour
Oh,
difference
that part.
because okay, we're on day 3,
Day 3, and it
and
is 11:20.
it's 11:20 a.m. here where we're at right now. So what's 6 hours? What is that? Four something?
Like 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
5:30 East Coast. So I mean that's a lot to try to because yesterday we went hiking yesterday
Oh, that was so
and
nice.
at 12:30 Hawaii time or Pacific time,
This dude.
I was wore out at 12:30. At 12:30. Because my body is my
Yeah.
body said it's 6:30. It's time to sit it down somewhere. But I don't know, guys. We just chit chatting today, and what we want to give just get if you ever decide to come to Hawaii, we just letting you know we're to check out the beautiful island of Oahu. And we didn't do this trip, but the last time we were in Hawaii, we did the how you call that thing when they put the pig in the ground.
Oh, luau.
The luau. We did
Yes.
we did the luau, which was at Polynesian
Center.
the Polynesian Center.
That was really nice.
Now that
That was really nice.
if you don't ever do anything else, you need to come to Hawaii and go to a luau.
Yes. Eat,
That was nice.
eat the food and drink those pineapple drinks, non-alcoholic. Ah, glory. I felt Jesus. I'm telling you, they are so, so, so good. So good. I think I had so many. It was just like I can't put another one in, and I did.
Yes, those. I mean, and you know what? Here's my thing about. Okay, so all right. Okay, so about the way they prepared the pig. Okay,
Oh boy. Chef hat.
so so I mean, like it was good. Don't get me wrong. The pig they call it something else, but the pig was good. The pig was good. However, everybody knows the most sought after piece of the pig is the skin.
Hmm.
The skin must be crispy. My Polynesian brothers and sisters, if you're gonna put a pig in the ground for 12 hours and bring it up and then serve it, I need you to have that crispy skin crispy. It needs to be. That's like fried chicken that's not crispy.
Yep.
It's like a fried chicken ain't fried. It's like you eating a piece of fried chicken and the piece of the fried chicken is the skin. You want
Well,
that. You want that crunch.
that crunch.
So I
You're looking
mean,
for it.
I don't know. I never put a pig in the ground before,
Right.
but I know the skin needs to be a little crispy. I don't know how you gonna fix that, my Polynesian brothers and sisters. But don't get me wrong, we love the luau, loved it.
Yes, it was so nice.
But the skin gotta be crisp. Work on that. Work
Work
on
on
that.
it.
Work
Work
on
on
that.
it.
And get back to us. Let me know what's popping. What else do they need to know about? Did they need to know?
Oh, the water is blue.
Oh yeah.
It's gorgeous everywhere. And no matter where you go on the island, you can hit the beach.
That's another thing.
You can hit the beach. That's
If
pretty dope.
you can stay at a Motel 6 in Hawaii and be on the beach. So forget them $50 million hotels and those over in anywhere on the island is you have
Yes.
beach
Yes.
access free.
Yeah. You can get in the water.
You can stay at a what them call them Super 8. You can stay at a Super 8 and drive down the street and you'll be at the beach. Beach access,
Yes.
all access.
Yeah, I just think that is so. I mean, we seek beaches at home.
So that's the tip. That's the tip for you. That's another tip. Don't spend your money on uh
With the fancy hotels.
on the fancy hotels.
Don't stay at the Super 8 either, though.
I mean, you don't stay at Super 8. You don't have to. But I'm just saying. You don't have to spend $10 million on accommodations.
To
You can stay at a
get the
little
water.
little
Yeah.
something something. We like Airbnbs. Do it makes you happy.
Mhm.
But beach access is at every point because you're surrounded by water. So it's at beach access literally at every point.
Oh, and let me tell you, this guy got me. My dream car from the Mercedes was the BMW, the sports car that I wanted. He got that for me, and that's what we're in right now for my birthday.
Oh,
I thought it was really cool. We're
we
in the BMW.
we 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 have an account, a business account at Six. We like Six rentals. So I mean, we do
Watch it,
use
watch it.
Avis. I'm not sure where you going, lady.
But we're gonna let her go.
Thank you.
Yep,
We do use Avis, budget dollar, but Six gives us a really good deal, and so
it was a
we're in a
great
I
deal.
think
5 Series. Woo! We're
we are
feeling mighty
stuffed.
nice.
We're stuffed.
Feeling
We're
mighty
but
nice.
we're always stuffed.
That's a shame.
We're always stuffed.
I'm working on it.
So
I am working on it,
we're going to conclude today's field trip to Hawaii
guys.
with
Field trip.
our meal we just had. We just ate at
Licos.
Lico's in Honolulu, and the catch of today was swordfish.
Swordfish.
That was good.
Yes.
It was good.
It was good.
I say this. I always say this. If you're gonna eat fish at a fish house from a fish
Yes.
house.
Yes.
If you're gonna eat steak, spend an extra couple of dollars
Eat at a steakhouse.
and eat it at a steakhouse.
If you want the good one.
If you want ramen, you go to a ramen bar. That's just my personal opinion. Because at the end of the day, this is my personal opinion. And you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. I'm gonna tell you how to get the best food experience through these restaurants. Eat fish at a fish house, steak at a steakhouse. How was the swordfish? It was good to
It
me.
was delicious. He had the sandwich, and I had it like
The fillets.
the fillets, like the little basket.
That was good.
Very
That was
tasty,
delicious.
very filling, and it was really meaty.
Yep.
You
Real
know,
thick.
thick and meaty. Great taste. Ambiance in the restaurant. It
It
was
was
nice.
great. We went to some kind of lookout point or something. It was like the beach in the middle of it. It was not the beach, but the ocean. It was carved out around the. We're gonna show you some pictures, and it had like 3 or 4 lookout points.
It's just like
It
no,
was incredible.
wherever you go, it's such a. It's like how many views, how many ahas moments can we have? How many? This is just amazing. This is beautiful. This is how many of those can we have
Remember we said
all day?
earlier today, about how the sun. We just thought the sun hit different in Hawaii, and then we said because Hawaii is one big botanical garden.
Yes.
I like there's so many different tropical trees and I mean
Flowers and
everything
bushes and the scenery is
everything is
impeccable.
like the botanical gardens.
Very plush and as we said before, so colorful. It looks like if in the photos somebody edited, and it's not. It really looks like that. We're trying to get our landscape because I love doing, and so does mother. Um, and we have to go by and get that
This is
stuff.
just something
It's
here.
everywhere.
It's
It doesn't
everywhere.
matter whose house it is or what lawn, grocery store, you know, gas station.
Every
All of it
There's
has
fruit trees and palm
a
trees.
plethora of beauty.
Go multiply Florida times 10,
Oh yeah.
basically.
Oh yeah. Florida's
Few
outdone.
things I want to make mention of though. When it comes,
But I want to talk a little bit more about the restaurant. I wasn't done.
okay, go ahead.
Okay, so just to sum it up, da-da-da, the food was excellent. We did date night. Now you guys know I've been talking about date night, and I've been praying that the Lord will touch his heart to do it more. And Fridays are our date night. I thought it was perfect. It was right on the water. It was just so romantic. The ambiance was excellent. The service was top. Um, we waited for our food 10.3 seconds. Seemed
The
like
food came out like that.
it was like hot, popping, fresh. At the end, I had my birthday cake. It was actually an ice cream birthday cake. Delicious, just so good. It was a great experience. You want to leave a restaurant feeling satisfied.
Yeah, Lico's.
In Honolulu,
Is it Likos?
Likos.
Yes, Honolulu.
Yes. All right, back to you.
Listen, Okay. Science said, don't tell nobody that. Don't tell nobody. I'ma tell it. I'ma tell it, Jesus.
Because
I'ma
you
tell
know
it.
where he from.
Listen. So
That's the way they do.
everybody had every area has their issues in their own little community and all that kind of stuff. My only really issue with uh this area is the drinking water. Okay. Science said, well, don't tell everybody the drinking water. Don't I said, why not? I mean, that's what you want. You want people to know the drinking water is not drinkable. I mean, it's drinkable. The drinking water is drinkable.
It's drinkable.
It's just not the tap water. Let's just say the tap water is tap water. The tap water is tap. The tap water be tapping.
But I feel all tap water is like that.
Well, not. I mean, some places you can go tap water. We we
Where
were
were we?
somewhere a few months ago. We said this tap water is good.
Yes,
Remember?
I can't
Remember?
Yeah, I do remember us going somewhere and the water
The tap
straight
water.
out was just on point.
The tap water here in Honolulu. Okay, it's not the best. I'm just saying. Listen, guys, you can't win them all.
Oh my gosh.
You can't win them all, okay?
Get you a bottle of water. How about
Just
that?
get some
Okay.
bottled water.
Put it in the refrigerator. And where we stay, we have an awesome host. They've hosted us before. They have bottled water already froze, nice and cold and chilled for us when we arrive. So we really don't have to worry about it.
I mean, yeah.
We were taken good care of. Still are.
That's all good.
Well, a higher note is I got on the plane, got off the plane, and want to go straight to our little special mom and pop shop off to the side fruit stand. The ladies make the best fried banana.
Fried bananas, yes. Those are good.
Never had anything like this
Those before. Are really good.
And they do not do this in the States. If they do, tell me wherever it is. I had to come all the way back to Hawaii to get it. I mean, so good. And it's $1 a stick. I guess they're about this long, right?
It was like
so good. We had it this morning for breakfast.
It kind of reminded
I was able to heat it up.
Kind of reminds me of a stuffed tamale. Like a stuffed tamale, a thin stuffed tamale with banana, and you deep fry it.
And it has a real crunchy outside, almost like it's candied.
Yeah.
And it's like, the bananas on the inside. It's really good, guys. I'm telling you, I had to come back and get me some more. I was looking and thinking about that on the plane here. And I was good to hold out like I did till we got it.
You did good. You did good, actually. So, guys, that's our adventure this month in traveling with Bill and Sonia.
It's still early.
We need to create a segment.
Yeah.
A Bill and Sonia travel segment.
Yeah.
So we've been enough places, but you've got enough content that we could just.
But listen,
we got content crazy.
We're thankful for this opportunity to come before you guys. We're thankful for God bringing us into a place of purpose around this. Even though we're having fun with it, we still believe it is to reach beyond where we are and to share a bit about what we have. But we know all of what we do is in the will of God. He said, those who pray together, stay together. Those who travel together, stay together. Those who eat together, stay together. Listen,
we are not
do it together.
Yes, and we are not those Instagram. We are not that Instagram couple that you see skipping and jumping and clapping and no, I love you. 5 steps to kiss your spouse. That's not us, bro. That is not us. We keeps it 100.
Yeah.
We have good days and bad days. See, the problem with these Instagram marriages, they don't show you.
Started something else.
They don't show you the bad. All they do is show you 10 steps to hug and 5 steps to, man, please, whatever. I need to know the good,
like to hug,
the bad, and the ugly. That's why if you have not listened to our 7 steps or 7 what's that series called? Our seven
grief.
7
divorce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's it called?
7 stages of divorce.
7 stages of divorce series. Mm-hmm. That is our foundation. Okay, and I know most of you thought, well, all they talk about is, divorce and cheating. No, that is for you, not for us. That ain't for us. That's for y'all. because you need to know that we have got enough experience in this marriage uh, space that we know the good and the bad. So if we bring you into our bad,
We can share our good.
we can share our good. But you need to know who we are. That's us letting you in to our uh what's the word I'm looking for?
I think it's a very vulnerable space, but
Yeah,
it
that
keeps it very authentic and
yeah.
very real. Um, how did you get here? Sometimes they say, you don't know what I've been through. You see me today, but you don't know my story. You don't know where I came from. You don't know the journey. And so we just wanted to share a little bit about the journey of how we got where we are today and still working towards,
Yep.
still pressing, still moving through and learning from what we've done through the past to use those tools to make this marriage even better, this friendship, this partnership, this connection even better. So that's why we share it,
We
and we're
wanted we
we're
want
thankful for the platform.
yeah, we wanted y'all to know who we are. We wanted y'all to know what kind of background we came from. Because it wasn't all roses. There was a lot of thorns. Roses are pretty, but roses also comes with a bunch of thorns. And so that's what we wanted to share with y'all. Anyway, enough of all that. But hey, this concludes our trip to Hawaii.
We're still going on, and it's still daylight, and we got some time to
Yeah,
still
it
get it
is
in.
3 o'clock Pacific time. What time is it over there in Georgia?
About 9.
It's 9 o'clock where you are. It's broad daylight here. So we doing what we do.
But thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing.
Subscribing. Speaking of subscribing, Facebook has graced us with the opportunity to have subscribers.